Did you know that this woman who was part of the Manson family was released from prison, even though she helped unalive 4 people, including the most famous person in the world? So the Manson family was this cult that was led by this guy, Charles Manson, in the 1960s in Los Angeles. And basically it was like a bunch of hippies who did mushrooms together before they eventually started unaliving people in Hollywood. And one day, Charles Manson told this guy and 3 of his friends to go to the home of Sharon Tate and unalive her and make it as messy as possible. And at the time this happened, Sharon Tate was one of the most famous actresses in the world. Many people called her the next Marilyn Monroe, and she was basically a modern-day Zendaya. So that night, Sharon Tate was 8 months pregnant when this guy and 3 other people broke in and brutally unalived Sharon and all of her friends. Eventually, Charles Manson and the rest of the cult were caught and sentenced to death, but while they were being held, the California Supreme Court decided that death is unconstitutional, so most of them ended up getting life in prison. But I am just now finding out that this woman who was part of the cult was released from prison last year and put on parole, even though she was guilty of unaliving multiple people.